The internet was at it again, trying to discover what CD Britney Spears is holding in this image from 2003. I am far too much to say and I'm going to walk you through this. So a few popular theories were, it's an Evanescence CD, it's a Madonna CD, it's a DVD of Drew Barrymore's movie Ever After. One by one, these theories fell. Let's start with Evanescence. Their debut album came out in 2003, which is the year that this photograph was taken. But Reddit were unable to find any disc with this artwork on it. It was proposed that it could be a single. Back in the day, bands would sell one song on a CD and call it a single. Usually this had artwork completely unique to the album the song would later feature on, so the art wouldn't have been as well known. It's a possibility, but that led nowhere. That just left the option that it was a promo version, but no leads there either. The user Just Silent Walker was reached out to, a prominent fan and collector of Evanescence. They were asked if this was possibly one of their CDs. They said no, so it's not an Evanescence album. Cher was ruled out by another fanatic. One Redditor claimed that they once had a Sarah McLachlan CD when they were a teenager.
Those and Sarah McLachlan CDs.
And it looked just like the one in the photograph. They didn't remember the name of it, but it had the Sad Puppy commercial song on it. Now, the Sad Puppy commercial song is Angel from the album Surfacing, which unfortunately has a plain black disc with white script writing and not this photo. It was another dead end. The next lead was that it could be a DVD rather than a CD. This widened the net for the search, with some saying it looked like Liv Tyler as Arwen from Lord of the Rings. She does seem to be wearing a headband. Others theorized it was Drew Barrymore from the movie Ever After. The DVD disc art didn't match, but could it be the soundtrack of the movie? No luck. Other musicians' names were thrown out there. Could it be Sarah Brightman? La Luna had similar art that came out in 2000. Nobody could find their exact image, so it was not looking good. Having said that, Sarah Brightman and Enya CD cover art looked very similar in both the portrait and the text and the colours. Could it be a Madonna single? Maybe Frozen or Like a Prayer? People looked up all her CD disc art that they could find. It was quickly discovered that Madonna prefers to be filmed on her left side. They called it.
Call it.
She was exclusively photographed on her left side after 1995. It couldn't be her. With them being no closer to identifying the artist, Reddit began to look into the story behind the photograph. It was found that it was taken on January 15th, 2003, at Tower Records in West Hollywood. With this date in mind, people searched through the recent releases at that time, but hardly anyone seems to show the disc cover art rather than the cover art for the album. It wasn't looking good. People extracted the image and fixed it up the best they could. Searching this image turned up a few vaguely similar things, like this one, and perhaps most amusingly, this, but no good matches. Somebody found another image. They had it in slightly better quality, but this wouldn't go on to help much. With the slightly higher quality image, people were able to read what the text might have said. The second line looked like it says something like By Semper, or By Semper, or something along those lines. It was a little too fuzzy. There are so many things it could say. Just a tiny bit better quality on the images, and we may have been able to read it. People tried to find anything related to Sonia. Also, the top looked like it may have said Goodbye Amy, or Goodbye Cody. They were overwhelmed with bad options. Tech-savvy Redditors entered the mix. They pointed out the wide, clear inner diameter of the CD. It appears to be a common printable CD of that time. Production CDs would print within a few millimeters of the hole through the disc, and would have studio and copyright information printed around the outer diameter of the disc. This suggested there is a studio copy shared before production, or someone sampled music to break into the business. The best guess, based on the picture, is that it could be a pre-production copy of Evanescence's Fallen, but images of Amy Lee wearing a headband like the one in the art could not be found. The issue with this newfound information was that she was leaving a record CD store in the photograph, so it's safe to assume that she just bought it and it's a commercial disc. But what kind of monster buys a CD and leaves the case behind anyway? Oh look, in the photographs their bodyguard is carrying a bag in which the CD case probably is. It's a shame the bag isn't transparent, that could help us a lot. Just when all hope was lost, somebody suggested that it could be a Kathy Dennis CD. She was an artist and even a producer on some of Britney's tracks. Most notably, Toxic. Things were looking up. Her album artwork was very similar, and she didn't look unlike the woman in the photograph. People searched the internet for Kathy Dennis's album artwork that matched up, but to no avail, and from there the trail went cold. Do you recognise this CD? If so, comment below and let me know. You could be solving an internet mystery. Anyway, that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and stuff. You can always unsubscribe at a later date. If you don't like what I'm posting, it's free. Bye, folks.
The sky has not enough to say. The sky has far too much to say.